Alright guys, welcome back to this Kivy Python series. So in the last video we learned about touch and how to move these paddles using our mouse and using our fingers if you are using an Android or an iOS app. So this touch is also going to work on any kind of mobile device as well as on desktop. So in this video we are going to learn how to bounce off these balls off the paddle. So currently the ball is just passing through the paddles and they are not really touching the paddles. They're kind of just touching the edge of the screen and not the paddles. So we need to kind of do some kind of collision detection to see whether the ball is colliding with our paddles or not, and that is basically in game development known as collision detection. So what we are going to do is we are going to come inside this Pong paddle class and we are going to create a method inside this Pong paddle class because basically we want to check whether a ball has collided with our paddle or not, and the best way to do it is create a method inside this Pong paddle class which checks for collision detection. So what we are going to do is instead of this pass we are just going to create a function called bounce ball because we want the ball to bounce when it touches the paddle, and then it's going to take obviously self because it's a method inside a class and it's always going to take itself as a parameter or argument, and the second thing it's going to take is the ball that we have created, and then inside this we are going to just create an if condition and we're going to write if self. So if the Pong paddle, by self we mean the Pong paddle, if the Pong paddle collides. So we are going to use this method that is inside Kivy called collide widget. So this method is inside Kivy for our use and this is used for collision detection, and this method will be automatically called when two objects collide. So in this case, when the paddle, that is self, is being collided with something, so what is that something? That is the ball. When the paddle collides with our ball, then do something. So inside our if condition, what we are going to do is we are just going to change the direction of the ball. So we are just going to write ball dot velocity, and then just like we did when our ball was bouncing off the edges, so over here whenever we wanted the ball to bounce off the edges, we just change the direction by multiplying it by -1. So we are going to do the same thing in the x-axis over here. So I'm just going to paste this over here. So we are only doing this in the x-axis because we want to change the direction only in the x-axis. And then we need to somewhere call this bounce ball function to check regularly whether a ball has collided with our paddle or not. And to check it regularly, we are going to use our update function because as we have already discussed, this update method or function is being called 60 times in 1 second. This is the perfect place to check whether our ball has collided with our paddle or not. So just below this bounce off left and right, we are going to just write self dot bounce ball. We are going to just call our function. And then just below this bounce ball, we need to check whether our ball is colliding with the player left or player right, that is the left paddle or the right paddle. And we have already declared the objects over here, that is player 1 is the left paddle and player 2 is the right paddle. So we're also going to attach that with this. So we're going to write player 1 dot bounce ball, and then the bounce ball needs a parameter of ball because we have already created it over here. So we need to pass that ball over here. So I'm just going to write self dot ball. And then we're going to do the same thing with player 2. So I'm just going to copy and paste this over here and just write player 2 over here. So just to kind of give you a recap, what we have done over here is that inside this update function, we are first calling this bounce ball method that is inside our Pong paddle class, which checks whether our player 1 or the left paddle is continuously colliding with our ball or not. So first we are checking it for the left paddle and we are passing the value of ball to our method in our Pong paddle class over here, and then over here we are passing the ball argument obviously, and then we are checking whether the ball has collided, that is using this collide underscore widget method that is inside Kivy with our paddle or not. And if it is, then we are changing the direction of velocity or the direction of which the ball is going. What we can also do is that whenever our ball collides with our paddle, then we can increase the speed of the ball a little bit by multiplying it with -1. We are just changing the direction of the ball, but if we make it -1.1, then the speed of the ball whenever it hits the paddle is going to increase a little bit. So -1.1 is the perfect parameter or the value, but if you want to increase it even more, just change it to 2 and experiment with it a little bit. So now we can just run it, but there is a problem which I just saw, but I'm going to run it anyways because it will be a good learning opportunity. So what will happen is whenever a ball touches our paddle, it will give us an error which is attribute error, that is the Pong paddle object has no attribute ball. So whenever we write self, it refers to our Pong paddle, and we haven't created an attribute of ball over here. So we have created an attribute of ball inside inside our Pong ball class, and there's no way to actually refer it inside Pong ball, but we have already taken it as an argument inside bounce ball. That is why we don't need to write this self dot over here. The self refers to our Pong paddle, and Pong paddle doesn't have any attribute as ball. So now it should work. Let's run and see whether it will work or not. So the ball trajectory is a little bit weird, so let's reload it again. And alright, so now it's looking pretty good. So now our ball is actually colliding with our paddle, and the next video what we are going to do is, if our ball doesn't collide with our paddle and it goes and hits off any other edge, then what we are going to do is we are going to increase the score. So we are going to be working on that in the next video. So I'll see you over there.